Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever time you're watching this from. I'm here with a news report where the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have joined prominent computer scientists, economists, artists, evangelical Christian leaders, and American conservative commentators such as Steve Bannon and Glenn Beck, just to show you the diverse group of people here, to call for a ban on AI superintelligence that threatens humanity. The letter, released Wednesday by a politically and geographically diverse group of public figures, is squarely aimed at tech giants like Google, OpenAI, and Meta platforms that are racing each other to build a form of artificial intelligence designed to surpass humans at many tasks. The 30-word statement says, "We call for a prohibition on the development of superintelligence, not lifted before there is broad scientific consensus that it will be done safely and controllably and strong public buy-in." In a preamble, the letter notes that AI tools may bring health and prosperity, but alongside those tools, quote, "many leading AI companies have the stated goal of building superintelligence in the coming decade that can significantly outperform all humans on essentially all cognitive tasks." This has raised concerns ranging from human economic obsolescence and disempowerment, loss of freedom, civil liberties, dignity, and control, to national security risks and even potential human extinction, end quote. The Duke of Sussex added in a personal note that, quote, "the future of AI should serve humanity, not replace it. I believe the true test of progress will be not how fast we move, but how wisely we steer. There is no second chance," the Duke of Sussex said. Signing alongside Prince Harry was his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Another signatory wrote, quote, "This is not a ban or even a moratorium in the usual sense. It is simply a proposal to require adequate safety measures for a technology that, according to its developers, has a significant chance to cause human extinction. Is that too much to ask?" Stuart Russell, an AI pioneer and computer science professor at the University of California, Berkeley, asked. Also signing were AI pioneers Joshua Bengio and Geoffrey Hinton, co-winners of the Turing Award, computer science's top prize. Hinton also won a Nobel Prize in Physics last year. Both have been vocal in bringing attention to the dangers of a technology they helped create. But the list also has some surprises, as I mentioned before. Bannon and Beck, in an attempt by the letter's organizers at the nonprofit Future of Life Institute to appeal to President Donald Trump's Make America Great Again movement, even as Trump's White House staff has sought to reduce limits to AI development in the US. Also on this list are Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, British billionaire Richard Branson, the former chairman of the U.S. Joint Chief of Staff, Mike Mullen, who served under Republican and Democratic administrations, and Democratic foreign policy expert Susan Rice, who was a national security advisor to President Barack Obama. Former Irish President Mary Robinson and several British and European parliamentarians signed, as did actors Stephen Fry and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and musician will.i.am, who has otherwise embraced AI in music creation. Gordon-Levitt, whose wife, Tasha McCauley, served on OpenAI's board of directors before the upheaval that led to CEO Sam Altman's temporary ouster in 2023, wrote, quote, "Yeah, we want specific AI tools that can help cure diseases, strengthen national security, etc. But does AI also need to imitate humans, groom our kids, turn us all into slop junkies, and make zillions of dollars serving ads? Most people don't want that," end quote. The letter is likely to provoke ongoing debates between the AI research community about the likelihood of superhuman AI, the technical paths to reach it, and how dangerous it could be. Max Tegmark, president of the Future of Life Institute and a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, said, "In the past, it's mostly been the nerds versus the nerds. I feel what we are really seeing here is how the criticism has gone very mainstream." Confounding the board debates is that the same companies that are striving towards what some call super intelligence and others call artificial general intelligence or AGI are also sometimes inflating the capabilities of their products, which can make them more marketable and may have contributed to the concerns about an AI bubble. OpenAI was recently met with ridicule from mathematicians and AI scientists when its researcher claimed ChatGPT had figured out unsolved math problems, when what it really did was find and summarize what was already online. Tegmark said, quote, "There is a ton of stuff that's overhyped and you need to be careful as an investor, but that doesn't change the fact that zooming out, AI has gone much faster in the last 4 years than what most people predicted," end quote. Tegmark's group is also behind a March 2023 letter, still in the dawn of a commercial AI boom, that called on tech giants to pause the development of more powerful AI models temporarily. None of the major AI companies heeded that call, and the 2023 letter's most prominent signatory, Elon Musk, was at the time quietly founding his own AI startup to compete with those he wanted to take a 6-month pause. Asked if he reached out to Musk again this time, Tegmark said he wrote to the CEO of all major AI developers in the US but didn't expect them to sign. "I really empathize for them, frankly, because they're so stuck in this race to the bottom that they just feel like an irresistible pressure to keep going and not get overtaken by the other guy. I think that's why it's so important to stigmatize the race to superintelligence, to the point where the US government just steps in," Tegmark said. So there is the gist of this article. Prince Harry and Meghan once again joining prominent voices calling for a prohibition on the development of superintelligence. Doesn't that show you the amount of weight that the Sussexes' voices carry, that they are put on this huge list? And as I mentioned before, this is a coalition that spans the widest range of political views, and the whole political spectrum is covered in here. Everyone has their stances. I'm sure there's a number in here whose views are diametrically opposed to each other, but they are standing with one voice saying that there should truly be a pause on this race to superintelligence. And not only a pause, that they should rethink it altogether, because there is a lot of aspects to AI that need to be unpacked, if I can say it like that. So yes, it is a ideologically diverse group of voices represented in this letter, and they're all speaking up saying this is something that people should focus on. A lot of people should be taking more seriously. There are ethical implications to this race. There is a factor of safety, security on so many spectrums, and I'm so happy that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are so honored by being included in this group. So you can tell all of this huge spectrum of voices are coming out strong against AI superintelligence being further developed, which of course we've heard a lot of people in the know, those who themselves, even as I mentioned in this article, who have worked on these models in AI, saying that they do foresee a negative side that does need a lot of thought on these companies' part. So let's hope that they take a pause and think about the future, even as these companies continue on to develop more complex AI. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section. I just love the fact that in this time we are seeing what I would like to call very strange alliances, and not only in this story that I've brought to you. It's just been fascinating to see the voices that have joined together to speak out on issues, whether it's in politics or as far-flung topics as you can think about. It's just one more thing that I find quite fascinating here. You could tell that a lot of these people who have joined in this statement perhaps do not have a lot of things in common. And in American politics, you have your left and right. And I'm sure each has their views that the other would possibly not even agree with. But here they are, standing up to these huge companies in their race to superintelligence. And we do hope that the governments concerned can step in and actually just press a pause on all of this. Even as Harry in his statement said there so eloquently, and I totally agree with him, AI should serve and not replace. So share your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And now, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you, Deborah. I appreciate you for choosing to show your kindness. I feel so blessed to know you and cherish your presence here. Thank you for your love, for being a valued part of this community as well. We are so blessed to have you. Thank you and God bless. A very special thank you to you. TBTB, it's a beautiful life. I am so grateful to have you as a part of this community. You enrich us with your love and support. So appreciative to have you be a key member of this channel. We are so much better because you are a part of this community. Your generosity is only outdone by your kindness. I love you. God bless you and yours. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially, to those who like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all. If you liked this update, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, follow on social media. Links will be in the cards and in the pinned comment. Have a great day and keep it here for more. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.